It's time for Scallop Head. So we open with Mel and Nell playing pickleball. So Mel tells Nell about Martell. So Nell approves of Mel getting him arrested. She says, shoot, you gonna put out revenge porn? Put him in prison. However, Nell is having a problem with her stepdaughter telling her business. And we find out that Nell's husband was actually married when they met, even though they were separated. But across town, Stormy meets with her friend Latrice. She got one of those Natalie Nunn chins, real strong, like a fist right under the lip. I am so happy that Destiny is going to go the surrogacy route and she is at peace with it. I am all for surrogacy. If your body says no, let surrogacy say yes. See Michelle Williams in that dang Broadway play. Now I'm thinking about her song lyrics. So her new friend is a trainer and wants to train, and Lady Isha wants her to train her, but she said, let me check with you first to see how y'all friendship is. And she said, well, I called Marceau a B because he is. But get your coin, girl. Stormy got a point. It's really Marceau that be messing up Tisha's relationships with her and that mama. And Kiki. So Letitia getting ready to get married again. She's had a hard time with her new relationship because it's actually functional and she doesn't have a man that wants to argue. Lord knows I wouldn't. So Latricia and her husband are always in the gym. He's giving body. So they kept their relationship under wraps until they wanted to make it official. I could see doing that. I could absolutely see doing that because you don't need people in your merge. So after we get to know our new couple, Kimmy and Mel do a little plant shopping and mealy mouthed Tisha joins them. So the girls catch up and Mel fills them in on Martell's divorce since mealy mouthed Tisha asked, but she said, I will be having a conversation with Marceau about it since he wants to give statements, and I've always said your business is your business. And then she fills them in on why she took Martell to prison. Well, jail, not prison, but still. Mel wants to get on Tisha about not calling and checking in on her, but Mel, you too funky. Somebody calls you and, oh, well, I'm just not opening myself up personally. You want to dismiss people too much, so I'll just let you pick and choose when you want to open your mouth. Other than I'll leave you be. I'm disinterested in your dismissal. Mel asked the girls why they didn't show up to her podcast with Carlos, and Kimmy says because the millimeters are mean to us. And they got a point. Oh, and you didn't even invite them? Please, they wasn't giving you no money for free. Tisha said, I still remember getting escorted out, so I ain't never showing up to shit of yours to be thrown out yet again. So then we get to talk about Destiny and how she lost her man to her producer, but Mel gets to laughing because she said that heifer ain't have no girl code, no way. And so now Mel acting like Destiny done slept with her man. What man? Martell? Child, Martell done slept with everybody. All right, well, that was the shit, so I'm going to see you soon for something. Okay, let's get to the Never Ever Mets. Josh and Shay went on and humped. Brandon and Sienna ain't getting along well, so Aaron says, as the elder, I'm going to give him some coot counseling. I don't know, Brandon seemed old enough, his hairline going far back as mine, but we going to work on their communique. Child, Sienna just don't like Brandon. Everybody see there's no connection with Sienna and Aaron. This heifer said on camera there was a gnat in her drink, and she took it out and kept drinking. I can see doing that at home. Actually, no. No, I can't. No. You know what? I've done it drunk at a barbecue. I'll admit it. I've done it drunk at a barbecue. You gotta be 4 drinks in and much younger. Now I'm getting up and getting another drink. You could get production to get you another drink. You could have stayed sitting down. Work production. I ain't getting up. Everybody sees Aaron and Jody ain't clicking either, though. Honestly, Aaron seems like he'd be more interested in me than her. Oh, they making steak and it was so well done. Oh, God. Not an ounce of pink. That was sad. But we all gonna have dinner. That steak don't even look real. Is that real meat or is that 3D printed? Okay, so the dating coach comes out and we gonna play a couples game like who's most likely to succeed. So Sienna and Brandon get the most dramatic couple. Jody and Aaron, they need couples therapy. Shay and Josh get the most romantic. But that's because Josh is on a free holiday from his wife and shacking up with his woman. There's nothing more romantic than a getaway with your mistress, especially all expenses paid. Jody and Chris seem to be getting more along though. Ooh, least compatible is Sienna and Brandon yet again. So then the host come in and says, your family member gonna come and meet your significant or insignificant other tomorrow. So the friends get there and Brandon tell his friend he got called a bitch already and he's like, whoa, dang, yeah, it's only been 2 days. However, we get to the story of Shay and Josh and him having a baby on her and he said, I told her right away. I mean, y'all was chatting online for 12 years. I can't even be mad. You wasn't gonna meet till it was free. So he was going to get other pussy. She said he didn't wait 9 months. Girl, he could have waited forever. It's not like you would have known. He just could have kept the baby off Facebook. So Sienna airs her grievances to her friend, and it's obvious this ain't clicking. So he comes out being funny, and you could tell it's getting on both their nerves. I don't know what Sienna want, but it don't seem like a happy relationship. Child, Jody and Chris is talking about the fact that they got more chemistry than anybody else in the house. Her sissy just sitting there like this. He probably more interested in Chris than she is. I mean, he is really sitting there with his eyes closed. However, tonight, Aaron and Diamond are getting in the boom boom room, but we didn't need to see that toe sucking. We didn't. We know y'all gonna hunch. But I don't want to look at it while I'm trying to eat lunch. But Diamond says she's not gonna give up the coochie till he put a ring on it. I don't know if that's gonna last, but okay, I hope for you. Oh Lord, now Sienna upset with Aaron because he said he was bored during the Kama Sutra, but you don't like his ass no way. You just want a reason to fight with him so you can move on. So she asking him what he said to her to somebody else. What did you say? Girl, calm down. It don't matter what he said because y'all two shouldn't be together. Child, she going off screaming at him, get your foot off the bed. Girl, I think you just want to be on TV. So he go on and leave the room. He's like, I can't talk to you like this. And you can. Everybody see that Brandon and Sienna ain't gonna work, and that's where the shit ends. Let's get to the next one. Oh, God. Then she came in the room and threw the roses that he gave her at him. I mean, you got your reality moment, but you're making him look stable. Stable? And that you're unable. The last scene of the show, he says, you know, I believe in fighting for things. Another guy chimes in and says, if she's worth it to you. And he immediately says, she's not. She's not. Without a breath, without a pause, instant reaction, she's not. Yeah, y'all need to get on. However, Sandia is mad that Chris is hitting on Joanna. She looked like she packing to go. So now the dating coach and Millie gonna talk to the other girl for Sandia. I think you need to talk, really? Honestly, it's neither one of them. Nobody needs to say nothing to nobody because she needs to tell him, I ain't interested because this ain't working. Sandia got to stick up for herself because her man's clearly sticking up for another woman. But it's a first meeting, so it's not like, you know, they're exclusive. It's more Delulu. So then she go to talk to her man about it. And he said, I don't care about it. So now he gonna call Jody in so they can all have a ponderoro. However, they say, look, we just on the friendship tip and people's trying to get in your head and gas it up. This is a TV show, so I could see that too. So Taronda asked Greg and Millie how they doing. And she still seems iffy to me. So Greg bringing his mom and he gonna meet her sister. But now all the guys talk to Chris and they say, look, your friendship with Jody can be misconstrued. The guys are like, we don't really know what you're looking for because it ain't Sania. He said, well, Jody's the only one who agreed with me when we were having public conversation. With Brandon and Sienna, they get a meeting with the host and she says, I think we have a solid platonic connection. Yeah, that's about all. That's about it. That love ain't shit. The dating coach says, girl, I done seen your attitude. If you want something to work out, you got to soften up. We know you can be independent, but this man ain't out to get you. And he ain't. But I just don't think it's there. I think if you were truly attracted, you wouldn't be on defense. Aaron said, I don't think the romance is worth saving at this point, because ain't shit there. All right, it's time for y'all to heave ho. So Aaron come in and tell the guys how their conversation went. However, Jody and Aaron are denying the rumors. Jody's like, look, I still am enjoying my time with them. Aaron don't say nothing. Aaron says, I have a lot of female friends, so I'm not surprised when I see two people of the opposite sex having a friendship. No, sweetie, you wouldn't be surprised now, would you? The host is like, y'all giving me roommate vibes. You remind me of my best friend, girl. You remind me of my best friend. She picking up on it too. They want to be on the show. They want a free vacay. So Millie meets Greg's mama and Greg meets Millie's sister and everybody gets along well. It seems like they're moving forward swimmingly. So now with Sandia and Chris, she lets the dating coach know, look, he getting along real good with Jody. Everybody notices. He notices that she gets mood swings when the girls pull her in and whisper in her ear. Two things can be true. Chris says he likes taking it slow, but he's still interested in Sandia. So the host said, look, I'm going to set y'all up with a relationship expert, get y'all some therapy, maybe we could get it on the good foot. However, Chris said he don't think it's necessary for him, maybe for her. But he'll go if she want him to. She said she'll think about it. Girl, you may as well if you're going to try to keep him. Oh, guys, so he come in the kitchen. Jody going to ask him what happened out there. Girl, mind your business. And Chris said, I think too many people are in too many people's business, and I can get it. He said it's very simple-minded to listen to people that you met 14 seconds ago, and I agree. But now Diamond's going to interject because she thinks he just called her simple-minded. No, boo-boo, he called you simple-minded. He was saying it's simple-minded of the people in the house to be getting in their business, whispering in her ear. He was dissing you, girl. You didn't catch that read. I caught it for you. Diamond says she confides in people. No, y'all stir the turd, looking for a scene. Diamond said, well, everybody see you tugging on him, Jody. Jody like, now, when did I tug on him? When was I tugging on this man? Jody done had it. Oh, Lady Gaga's concert's coming on HBO Saturday. You know what? We can watch that together on Patreon. I ain't got nothing to do Saturday. I'm staying home this weekend. So Diamond's like, everybody quiet. Y'all was loud earlier. Well, because it's not their business. Aaron said you had it, so I ain't need to say nothing. Diamond, you were out there by yourself because you was in somebody else's business and he wasn't going to stand with you in the wrong. So now we got couples skipping dinner. Chris still thinks Sandy is letting everybody manipulate her feelings. And I mean, he does seem like he's focusing on you, but he can be friendly with Jody. I mean, I don't want a man that's an asshole to everybody else. So Josh, Shay, and Aaron are all gonna go have dinner together. Oh Lord, near the boom boom room. Ooh. Y'all gonna fight over who gets to use it? I can smell the must from here. It smells like must not. Well, child, that was episode 4, so I'm gonna see you soon for something.